Hello everyone, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. So today I have my 10 in 2020 update. This is where I have 10 products that I'm constantly rolling in and out once I hit my goal. So that way I can continue to use more of my collection and not just stick to 10 products or 20 in 2020 if that's what most of us are doing. So today I have my fourth update, you guys. I'm very excited. Some things will be rolling out, some things will be rolling in. So if you're interested in checking anything out, stay tuned. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the familia. My name is Alejandra. I'm an eyeshadow enthusiast with a dash of project pan. If that is something that interests you, subscribe. Jealous. And now without further ado, let's get on with the update. All right, you guys, if you guys see me looking down, it's because I have all of my information down here with my weights and so on and so forth. So let's start out with the first product, shall we? The first product that I have here is my Cosmetics CC Cream. Oh, you know what? I should say this before I start. I know that I mentioned this in my last update, which was my Partners in Cream. But again, if you haven't watched that one, I have been suffering from seasonal allergies. The month of May is the worst time of year for me when it comes to makeup usage. I have not been wearing makeup for a good solid 2 weeks off and on, a few days here, a few days not. So it's been totaling about 2.5 weeks. So some of my products have been hindering because I haven't been using them, including my skincare because I don't put anything on my face just to let myself breathe and be able to relax, because even some scents are very sensitive for me right at this moment until I can control my seasonal allergies. By the time this video goes up, I'm hoping to be back to my normal routine because I already had my episode of my hay fever. If you have ever had one, it is the worst thing in the world. And if you can hear it in my throat, I still have like a scratchy throat from me having that episode. So if you don't see a lot of progress in certain products, it's for that reason, honestly. It's not because I've been lazy or haven't been wanting to wear makeup. It's just because of my allergies. All right, so back to the products. The first one that I have here is my It Cosmetics CC Foundation. Now, my goal is to finish this up, and you guys, I'm doing very well. I like the fact that it is thinning out, but from previous usage of other ones that I have finished, I know I still have a lot more to go, especially since I've been missing about 2.5 weeks of usage. So last month we had 42 grams, and now we are down at 36 grams. So actually, that's not too bad. I didn't go down a lot, but I did go down enough for me to see progress. So I did weigh this because I know you really can't see it. I only use one pump. It's really good. It's what's on my face today. It's always on my face every single time you see me on camera or on my Insta stories that I'm wearing makeup. This is what I'm wearing. I love it. I enjoy it. We're going to continue to use it until we're done. Next product that we have is my MAC Pro Longwear. Now, you guys, I mentioned in the last update, I'm not tallying it anymore solely because the bottom of it, I have to constantly flick it. I'm still flicking. I still have quite a bit of product in there. I don't know if you guys can see, I still have a nice bit of product in there. It's just getting harder and harder for me to use it. This morning when I used it, I really had to like bang on it to try to get it to mix and go into the actual like straw to pump up on me. I have a feeling this will be done in another month and a half. I weighed it last month, it was 17 grams. I weighed it this month again, it's still 17 grams, knowing very well that I've used this a lot. Like I've used this multiple times this month. So it's not like just because I missed 2.5 weeks doesn't mean it should be 17 grams. I should have less than that. But because of the fact that I don't have much left down there, it's just getting harder and harder for me to use. So I'm just going to continue to use it until I can no longer pump anything out. I say another month and a half. Moving on to my Hourglass Powder. So this is the powder I've been using to kind of finish off my face whenever I am done my whole entire makeup. I still don't have pan, you guys. Look at that. But you guys can see that I have actually lowered that dome quite a bit. It is indented. I could feel the indent, but I have a very long way to go. Even though these are very expensive, it's worth it if you're using it the way I'm using it, because it's going to last you a very long time. So we had this at last month at 67 grams. We're down to 66 grams. It looks like I will only be using a gram a month. That's what the whole entire, pattern is looking like. So it's a slow progress, but this is a whole year-long project pan, and I don't mind this. This is not a product that's a chore that I'm forcing myself or I'm not liking. So it's still here. I do enjoy it, and I'm kind of happy that it's worth the money for me because it's lasting me so long. If this was a powder that took 3 months to use up, I would not buy it again. So I might be considering repurchasing that. Now on to my Sephora bronzer. Now this bronzer, again, because of the lack of makeup usage that I've been doing, I should have had more progress on it, but you might see something in there. So I will try to show you up close of where I was last month. As you guys can see, I've used quite a bit of it, but I still had a lot around the edges. And now when you look at this bronzer, you can see that I have really worn down the edges. These are super thin and they're not as thick, so I have a feeling I am recessing. It's like a recess. I don't know how to describe it. Like receding, I should say. Receding down, so it's getting less product on the edges. I'm still trying to be as soft and as safe, I guess, as I can be, so it won't crumble up and get all over the place. I've already dropped this once and it hasn't broken. Thank God I have double carpets here, because if not, it would have shattered everywhere. But it is a beautiful bronzer. I'm wearing it today. I have a feeling that after Father's Day, I may have already have a tan. We're gonna assess how I do look when that happens, if this bronzer can still work, because right now it looks really nice, but I do have to pack it up. We'll see how it's gonna work, because I do want to finish this up. If I don't finish it up and I have to roll it out because of me getting a tan, I will bring this back in the fall to finish it up, because my goal is to finish this completely up this year. Somehow, some way, I have to finish this bronzer up this year. I really do love it, but it is older. It's one of my oldest bronzers, if not my oldest bronzer that I have, and I do want to use it up and give it justice. Now let's move on to the Balm Eye Primer. So here are our tallies. We started out there, first update, second update, third update, and now you guys, I have about a week's worth left. I am squeezing this and actually bending it to the side to get as much product as I can out of it. Today, I saw that it was struggling, so I have a feeling I probably have a good 3 to 5 uses left of this. So I'm actually gonna call this quits, because it's not gonna last me the rest of the month, and there's no point in me having one less product to be able to use up in this project pan. So for this sake, it's gonna be done. I promise you guys, I will update you guys. It will be done. So I will be rolling this out, even though I'm gonna finish it, and roll something else in its place. So at least I have one product that I know. This took a very long time. I started using this as of last year around October, and now we're in May. So that seems about right for a primer. And I do have a lot of lid space, keep that in mind. So I do actually prime from the lid, like all the way down from my lash line, all the way up to my eyebrow. So I do have a lot of lid space, so I do need to use a lot. So I'm happy that I was able to finish this up. I think I have maybe 2 to 3 more eye primers in my collection that are full size. And the sad part is, you guys, as I was going through and organizing my whole entire makeup collection, I was throwing away packaging because it was taking up too much space in my drawers. And as I was throwing away packaging from eyeshadow palettes, I found 3 more Lorac eyeshadow primers. So even though I had 1 less in my collection, technically I added 3 more. Not by buying them, but because I found them in palettes. Moving on to our face primer. This is the Jane Iredale Hydration Spray. So obviously you guys cannot see any progress on this product, so I've been weighing it. Last month this weighed 88 grams. This month it is weighing 62 grams. Due to the fact of my allergies, this is one of those products that I have really been spraying on my face whenever I do wear makeup. Due to the fact of its scent, I have to hold my breath and let it linger off in order for me not to inhale it and then have a cough attack, basically. And people think I have other issues that I really don't have. So I have been using this quite a bit because it is refreshing my face, my skin. Due to the fact of my allergies, it dries out my nose, it dries out my face. I actually was seeing dry patches around my mouth, which I have oily skin, but that's what allergies do to you. So I am on my way to finish this up. I really do feel it light. Like I feel it down to here at this point. So I would say 2 months max left with this product, and then I can finally roll something else in. Now we have my Quo highlighter. So I think I do have updates on this product. Of my last update, I had dents in them, you guys, and I'm so happy to announce that I have hit pan on both of the actual shades. So if you guys can see from the close-up, I have hit pan on the white part as well as the gold one. So the white one has it right there, and the gold one, you guys can see it's right there. I just hit pan on the gold one about 2 days ago. The white one I actually hit pan a lot faster than the gold one, surprisingly. The white one matched very, very beautifully with my peach highlighter that I'm panning on my face, that face palette. And then I would use this gold one to top it. I'm wearing it today. The gold one is what I have topped over when everything is said and done, but I mix this white one in with my peachy one. So I have hit pan. My goal is done. That's all I wanted to do with this product, and now I can roll this one out as well. This is such a beautiful product. It was a delight to use up until then. I was actually tempted to continue to use this, but I do have other things that I do want to use, and I want my collection to look used and abused instead of just having so many empties. So I'm happy that I was able to enjoy and love something that Lisa had gifted to me. She has gifted me so many things and I have cherished them all, but I do want them to look used. I want her to know that I love the things that she's gotten me. So just as much as I love the things that Drea's got me, I love the things that Lisa's got me, and I want them both to know that I do appreciate everything they do gift me. All right, you guys, so the next product is my Fiona lip liner. So this lip liner, you guys will see tallies, and as you guys can see, I am done with this sucker. I could barely hold it up. It is done. It is completely finished. I've used this all up. Today was the last day, and as you guys can see, like I was legit scraping my lips to get this last bit. I cannot sharpen this anymore, so I'm calling it done. This was a nice formula. This reminded me very much of the Urban Decay lip liners, so if you're a fan of those, this is very, very similar to that formula as far as the everything, the mechanics of the pencil, the way that the saturation comes on your lips, the creaminess of it, the longevity, everything about it reminds me of Urban Decay. I did like it because I do like the Urban Decay ones. The color was not my favorite just because it was very reddish, and unless I wore colors like this, it would alter my lip colors to be a lot more red. I didn't mind it because I would wear a lot of bold lips, but there's days where I want to wear a nude lip and a nude lip liner would work so much better. But I'm happy that I finished it up. So now I am done another lip liner this year, you guys. Last two products. Next one I have is my Lorac eyeliner. I'm not even going to bother to share with you guys the tally because I haven't used this in about 3 weeks. It's been about 3 weeks, so I've only used it for about a week and it's still where it was last month. The main reason, again, is allergies. I have avoided anything on my waterline or tightline because my eyes are watering constantly. And there's no point of me irritating my eyes even more than what they are. Like, I mean, my eyes were bloodshot red for about 2 to 3 days, and I was getting a little nervous because my sister had an issue with her eyes at one point where she literally rubbed off the softness under her eyelids, and every time she blinked, it would be like sandpaper ripping her eyes out. So she had to go to the eye doctor, and they had to do special eye drops and these contact lenses, and that always makes me nervous. So I try not to rub my eyes as often or as much as my eyes want me to rub them. So for that reason, I didn't use this. So I didn't even bother to tally it up. It's in the same spot that it was before. And this is a slow progress product anyway. It's going to be here all year round. I'm not even complaining. Once I'm comfortable putting it back on my waterline or my tight line, I will go ahead and continue to use it. But as of now, I don't even have it on my eyes today. Like, I'm trying to avoid anything in my waterline and my tight line. Last but not least is my Sephora Volume Mascara. This mascara is on its last legs. I am wearing it today. I've been wearing it every day. I really like this. The actual brush is a natural brush and it is a very nice brush. It volumizes just like it says. I love everything about this. It volumizes, it lifts, it makes my eyelashes super black, it stands out. Like, I mean, I really like this mascara. The only downside is the slightest bit of water hitting it, it is like rundown city. God forbid I end up sneezing or something gets caught my eye or my allergies start to act up and my eyes start to water. I literally have to sit there and comb my lashes so then whenever I blink I don't get black under here or it drips all down, because it is not waterproof by any means. And I have used other mascaras that are not waterproof that don't do that as quickly. Like, I can cry or have a runny eye or something bothering me in my eye, and I don't get that. With this one, as soon as any type of liquid touches it, it just melts down completely. That might be a good thing, that might be a bad thing, but that's the only thing I don't like about it right now. So I do have to be careful, and I can't put too much on, too many layers. Due to the fact that my allergies, I will have it running all over my face. But as far as the actual mascara, I think it's a great one. I really do like it. And I know a few of you guys had told me you have panned those and you've really enjoyed it. All right, you guys, so that means we are rolling out 2 products at, oh no, actually we're rolling out 3. So we're rolling out 3 products. Just to remind you, we're doing the eye primer, because I only have 3 to 5 uses out of it. I hit my goal on this highlighter, so we're rolling this one out. And my lip liner, I'm completely done. So we're rolling in 3 products. First product that I want to share with you guys is my Ulta Beauty Corrector in Peach. So this is what it looks like. I think at this point you might be able to see that I'm kind of getting there. I use this every day and I'm trying to use it up. I will pull out the stopper. It looks like I have quite a bit of product still left. I don't know, should I weigh this? I guess I'll weigh this for you guys to see where we stand and going forward how much I've used of it. But I will use every bit of it as much as I can. The stopper will be taking out of this, so I will continue to use it. So this might be a long-term product. Next product that I want to share with you guys is this one. This is my Makeup Forever Super Matte Loose Powder. So here it is. It has 10 grams of product. Today is literally the first day that I've used it. So as you guys can see, this is not full. I will weigh this. So I will weigh it so we can see how much product we have and going forward. My goal is to finish this up. This is a beautiful powder. I am actually liking this. And I don't know what shade I have it in. Does it even say? I have no clue what shade this is in, but this is really pretty. I like it. I don't know if it's worth the price though, because I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I know it's a pretty penny. But my goal is to completely finish this up. I am wearing this today and I really like it. The last product I want to share with you guys that we're rolling in is to replace that eye primer, and that is my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is brand new, never been used. Today will be, or going forward after I'm done the other one, I will use it. It is a squeezy tube one. So I will be replacing this one with this one once I am done with this one. Those are going to be my 3 products that I will be rolling into this project pan. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll put more videos right over here for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.